Hi, my name is Faith Tidmore, and this is my discussion post on informed consent. For the first section of this discussion, I will be discussing Alabama's state board requirements regarding informed consent. I will be referencing Alabama Board of Examiners and Counseling. Their Code of Ethics was published on August 28, 2016. According to Alabama Board of Examiners and Counseling, a licensed professional counselor is required at the time of counseling when it is initiated to inform clients of various things. For example, purposes, goals, techniques, limitations, and more. All disclosures are mandatory and must be provided verbally and written. LPCs should take steps to ensure clients understand things such as implications of their diagnosis and further treatment plans. Clients have the right to expect confidentiality in all areas of their treatment. Clients have a right to information regarding their ongoing counseling plans and to refuse counseling services, as well as have the explanation of what the consequences could be of their refusals. Clients also have a freedom of choice to whether they enter a counseling relationship. Restrictions are fully explained to this, as well as the inability to give consent when counseling minors or persons unable to give consent. The second part of this discussion will be focusing on a sample of a consent form. So this is by Homewood Therapy, published on November 1st, 2024. And it is from a licensed professional counselor. Her statement says, "My name is Crystal Krim. I want to take this opportunity to welcome you to counseling and provide you with some information that you may find valuable. Counseling requires desire, work, and trust. We will discuss and agree on some requirements and expectations before beginning services. I believe that every person deserves the highest quality of counseling services possible without prejudice to race, gender, religion, physical challenge, ethnic origin, or income level. During our time together, we will use an integrative approach to help you achieve your goals, which may include group, individual, and family counseling." So throughout her consent form, she discusses credentials, education, and theoretical orientation, timing and goals of counseling, counseling session fees, cancellation and no-show fees, cancellation and no-show process, after-hours contact, confidentiality, recording, records, termination, and then satisfaction of services. Throughout her form, she explains thoroughly what this looks like and the consequences, the benefits, and how she plans to aid in having informed consent throughout her practice. The third part of this discussion I will be discussing is comparing and contrasting the content of the informed consent for the state of Alabama and the recommendations of the ACA Code of Ethics. I will be referencing American Counseling Association Code of Ethics, which was published January 1st, 2014. So when comparing Alabama Board of Examiners Code of Ethics with the American Counseling Association Code of Ethics, I noticed some similarities and differences. So similarities I noticed were informing clients of specific information, disclosures are mandatory, clarification on understandings, and clients having the right to confidentiality, as well as limitations and inability to give consent. Differences I noticed were about expounding on developmental and cultural sensitivity, mandated clients, technology. These are all topics that I noticed. To end this discussion, I would like to reference Petrovsky and Swilinski, 2021. This was a journal article I found. They said the extent to which patients can comprehend the consent they grant is essential to the ethical viability of services to clients. Informed consent truly aids in ethical and effective therapy. So thank you for your time today, and I hope I explained how informed consent is important and the differences and similarities throughout the state of Alabama and the ACA. Thank you so much.